Yes, my name is Jeremy, and welcome to the Young Media Professionals podcast show, where we have entrepreneurs and investors share their experience and advice with us. Today, our special guest will be Silvester Stapleton, and he will be sharing his knowledge with us today. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me, Jeremy.
No problem. How are you doing today?
Well, enjoying the normal NL weather, as always forecasted with different situations, whether it's raining, hailing, or sun shining.
Okay. So, tell me something about yourself.
Um, well, I'm a normal young Caribbean guy from St. Martin. Grew up, born and raised, and then came to the Netherlands to further studies, and now working and living in the Netherlands.
And what do you do right now?
Right now, I work in ICT with computers, um, computer technician. Then solving and helping problems, dealing with those situations on the network.
Okay. I have you here because you're an entrepreneur. So tell me a little bit about your fitness business.
I am Body Fanatics. Body Fanatics is me. Body Fanatic. Living that lifestyle. Well, it's basically I started my online coaching last year, which where you could go to the website bodyfanatics.nl and purchase coaching programs, meal programs, and including supplements, but only supplied in St. Martin with delivery.
Okay. And have you ever did competitions, tournaments in the fitness?
Yes, I am highly active in the competitive world, being in strongman and bodybuilding. Bodybuilding was my first competitions that I did. That was very, very exciting. And now I'm doing strongman. I did my last competition last year where I placed third overall in the national competitions here in the Netherlands. And now I'm going for a second round of body strongman competitions again.
Okay. And can you explain us what is strongman?
Strongman is basically really pushing the limits of human man physical body with let's say obstacles from outside, let's say from tire flips to truck pulling. I even did pulling a train. Yeah, it's extreme like that. You have boulder lifting with you have these huge concrete balls where you have to lift them up to a pile, and we also have to, let's say, it's different. It's really like rugged outside. Yeah.
And if you want it to be healthy, what is a healthy meal?
Yeah, healthy meal. There's difference in healthy meals itself, but it's also different because let's say a healthy meal for me, because now being vegan, I'm a year and a half fully vegan, and that was a personal choice. It wasn't anything that fell out of the sky, but a personal choice and change, especially living this lifestyle of let's say with the amount of food I would have to intake, being a competitive lifestyle for workouts and gym competitions and etc. But a healthy meal would consist of the type of food you were taking versus home cooked food and street food, whether it be from a restaurant, junk food itself. That would make the difference.
Okay. And can you tell me a little bit about protein? Because I know when you go to the gym, a lot of people talk about protein.
Protein is just, it's not a drug. It's not a drug. A lot of people are afraid of protein, thinking it's a drug, it's a steroid, it's a uplift. It's let's say if we separate it from all the technical terms, being doctorate, um, it's like the plus in your body. It adds the plus. So throughout the day, if you have like a fully charged battery, which is filled with pluses inside, when you do anything, you just add those as min. So you reduce, let's say, the amount of energy you would have throughout the day, and the protein would add to that as in a quick way through your blood cells instead of, let's say, food. It's basically taking in food. So it's just all the nutrients and the exact, let's say, specific things your body would need The protein powder just has those in a powder form where you can just shake it up and drink it instead of cooking a whole meal and eating it.
Okay, and is protein how can I say that, addictive?
No, it's not addictive. It tastes good depending which one you take, but protein is not addictive. No, it's not something that would enter your blood and then give you that change as in you need it as a hit. So it's not addictive. No.
So if somebody wanted to start a fitness company, what's your advice to someone that want to start a fitness company?
Basically, first grow mentally and physically. Grow so people can actually see that you accomplish a change where you can provide that change to someone else. Pass on that knowledge, pass on that energy to get them motivated into believing in you when you actually start your own company. So let's say the average Joe just wake up and I want to start a company today as in the fitness lifestyle, but it would be like, what makes you so good to be a fitness person? You know, what makes you so different? So this is why like I chose to go deeper into the gym lifestyle, then moved up to the competitive lifestyle, and then now trying out different things like the strongman lifestyle, and I'm having fun with it. I'm just enjoying it.
And can you give me a little bit of details of how did you start your fitness company?
What I did was, of course, started off small with building media content, having these things with the YouTube page, of course, Body Fanatics itself, having my partner, also friends, my teammates, family, everyone just take part in it. I had my good friend also, Mario. He helped me also with a lot of things in the starting up. We did like food videos, we did everything together, and continue pushing it from there.
And to have a fit body, do you need to be disciplined?
Very, very much. You need to be disciplined, and for, let's say, you could let's say separate the discipline. You could break it down into different parts because the discipline you need to be a competitor is way different to just having a healthy body. Being a competitor is very dangerous. The discipline you need it's an insane level because the heights and the extreme things you have to do as a competitor, whether it's bodybuilding or strongman, it's not normal. The things we do to our body, the effects, the pains we have, it's not normal. The average Joe wouldn't want to have that in his everyday life. So it's the discipline is an extreme level. It's like taking 10 cups of coffee to get started and go into that lifestyle, accepting the pain and the difference you're gonna have.
And where did you get that type of mindset?
It grew with me going into this lifestyle, I would say, because I really enjoyed the working out. Because working out started for me was I just stopped for a moment because I was living that young lifestyle, of course, drinking, eating, and enjoying everything. And one night, coming home, basically, twist from enjoying a night out, and I sat and I like realized like, why am I doing this? Why am I just continuing this? And everyone I knew around me, my age group, were just in that same lifestyle, just drinking and eating for no specific reason, and then just ending up with a body that you don't want to have. Seeing yourself in a way you don't want to see yourself. So I was like, you know what? I had enough. I wanted something different, and I went towards it.
Is fitness important for your health?
I highly believe fitness is important for your health, of course, to keep yourself from falling into that gap where a sprint from here to, let's say, to catch the tram wouldn't be a devastating feeling where you're out of breath, you can't catch yourself, you're feeling dizzy, because there are people that are in that state. So a little bit of fitness to just keep you functioning is well deserved.
Okay. And you also mentioned that you're a vegan. Where do you get your fat from if you don't eat any chicken?
But let's say for example, because being vegan is a whole different lifestyle and a whole different meaning of information and everything. So let's say, like you said, fats. If I pick up an avocado, I get my fats from avocado. It's not like need to eat the fat of a chicken to, get my fats. But the verse, let's say meat fats versus healthy vegetable fruits, etc. fats is way different. That is what your body actually need, because if we go even a little bit deeper, let's say men are like carnivores versus omnivores, like a plant eater versus a meat eater. This is why we humans have molders. Our teeth, most of them are just flat. They're not jagged like a dog or something that can tear apart flesh, meat. This is why we are plant-based eaters. We are meant to eat grass, let's say, but let's say fruits and all of these things that are soft that you can tear apart basically with your tongue, like eating a mango. It's not built to eat meat and tear it apart. This is why our let's say we have to cook meat for our stomachs to and to digest them to all of these things. An animal's stomach is way shorter than a human stomach. We have a 9 foot intestine, yeah, about 9 feet intestine compared to an animal which is 10 times shorter. So it goes in, takes what it needs, and goes out. But when we take in meat, it stays in our system longer and it processes longer, which gives us much more bad effects. This is why we have such a crisis in situations taking in meat. And the amount we take in is more than we need throughout the day.
You mentioned that you was in tournaments. I don't really understand how it is to order win a fitness tournament. Can you highlight us with that?
Yeah, winning a, a tournament. It goes deep into the path with like your goal and discipline. Those two have to go hand in hand. Which your goal, number one, I want to go and compete in a tournament, and number two, having the discipline to stay in that dedicated mindset to win a tournament. Because just saying you want to go into a tournament to see how it is not a winner's mindset. Not to just say I did it for the fun. That's different when it concerns the effect of a tournament. Going in a tournament, you always have to go in to win. And yeah, that's me. If I'm going in, like my first tournament I went in, it wasn't, everyone was like, yeah, go in just to see how it is, get the feel of it. And I've never had that mindset with anything. So it was just go in to win 100%. And yeah, I placed third.
Okay. And how long does it take to get results? Because I know a lot of people want to know when is the certain day that they get the results that they want. Does it have a day?
The day for you to get your results started yesterday. It sounds strange, but the results you already had to start from yesterday to achieve something for tomorrow. So basically, like when, like let's say clients that I have or people that approach me and be like, Sylvester, I want you to start training me, X, Y, Z, and it's like, okay, let's get started. What's your goal term? Yeah, I want to prepare for Carnival, and it's in the next 2 months. Talking to the wrong person. I can't help you because I can't work magic. I don't have a magic wand, and I'm not a doctor. I can't put you on the table, fix you, and voila, here's your end product. Go and enjoy it. It doesn't work that way. You have, let's say, how I see it, whichever you start from, let's say from skinny and you want to put on mass, or you want to, you're in your big and you want to lose weight, it takes about 3 months full dedication and start to see the process from there. This is how I have my programs built.
Okay. And can you explain us a little bit about your products on your website?
On my website, I have coaching programs, I have meal programs, I have also supplements that are sold in St. Martin only, also with delivery inside of that. That's proteins, basically anything concerning supplementation for the, let's say, healthy lifestyle.
And if somebody wants to sign up on the program, would they have to call you or just sign
No,
up
they
on the
just go to the
website?
website, fill in the information, and then I will get an email, and then from there we will start the process.
And when you mention that you have these, not courses, but you give these fitness classes, how is it on the website? just videos that you do
No,
beforehand?
no, no. When you go to the website, it's basically you have the like when you fill in, you start up the program. Then I get an email. Then I take contact with you, and then from there we work out what is your direction you want to go in. Whether it's you want a meal plan, or you want a training program. So where you can take the training program apart and then follow that by yourself, and then of course a little instruction from me, or we can go one-on-one training where that itself, where me and you come together and then attack that either outside or in the gym.
Okay, and can you tell me a little bit about your ICT business?
Yeah, I've started a computer business where it's basically, well, it's a project that I have starting up, helping out, let's say, that student that needs that advice with computers, which direction to go, what is the next step after, let's say, getting a computer, or even before that step, which computer to get to help me on the journey that I'm going to take during my studies.
So you're going to a second business, and for me, I already realize there's so much people. It's so hard to start one business. So what's the drive to start a business?
The drive I have is, yeah, is not to fail. That's the drive, is not to fall behind of the pack, because you have those people that are moving forward, and everyone is trying to move forward. But if you don't come up with your own concept to move forward, you're going to fall behind. You're going to end up losing out. You're going to end up seeing defeat in yourself and wondering why you don't have success. You have to keep up, keep momentum, but you don't have to do it in the way everyone is doing it. You have to do it in your own way, your own function, what you can produce itself to provide that growth you want for yourself.
And if you had to give us one word to become someone that do fitness, a bodybuilder, what would that one word be?
Um, Body fanatics. Yeah, come, yeah, call me and let your journey begin. Seeing my experience being on the front end, gaining knowledge, actually going through the activities itself. There's no better person to help you along. There's no better person than the person that physically, let's say preparing for a hurricane. The person that actually went through a hurricane know the things you have to do from start to end. So that's the person you want on your team to help you. It's the same thing with fitness. You want that person that has the experience, has the knowledge, has been through the situations to put you on that front line prepared, and instead of being unprepared.
I like how you ended. That's the end of our podcast show. Do you have anything special for my viewers?
Um, yeah, stop waiting for tomorrow or that planned date to start your fitness or even your business. Start now. Just put things together and move it along step by step. You'll start.
So just check underneath the video. You will see his website. If you have any questions or you want to join the
Yeah, that body fanatics lifestyle.
you always welcome. I hope you enjoy the podcast show and subscribe and get ready for the next podcast. See you later.